A woman in the Madison area is documenting her battle against kidney disease while attending college. Through social media, she is sharing her story with others, hoping to bring more awareness to organ donations. NBC 15's Colton Molesky found out more about her medical battle. Colton.
Michelle, I talked with Karina Hendricks, who says she is juggling hemodialysis in college as she waits for a kidney transplant that would change her life. Across the country, there are more than 106,000 just like her waiting for a transplant. That's according to organdonor.gov. She hopes her story can help not just her, but everyone waiting for a crucial donation. A warning to viewers, the story features images from Hendricks going through dialysis treatment.
I'm in kidney failure. I'm needing hemodialysis to stay alive.
This is Karina Hendricks. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Hendricks says she comes here to Fresenius Kidney Care for dialysis treatments.
They tried saving my kidneys, but they couldn't, and my doctor eventually said you were going to need dialysis in a couple months.
Hendricks says she has battled kidney disease for more than 2 years. Last year, she received an FSGS diagnosis.
Kidney disease, where the filters in the kidneys get scarred, and they get scarred in little places along the entire group of filters, and we have about 1 million filters per kidney.
That's UW Health nephrologist Dr. Laura Morsetter.
And when you get enough of those that turn into scar tissue, then the kidney can't do its job any longer.
This means Hendricks must go to dialysis for roughly 12 hours each week, juggling school at Madison Area Technical College between hospital trips.
Because there's some days I just don't want to do it anymore. I just don't want to get up and go to dialysis.
Hendricks says she started documenting her story on social media, energizing her to keep fighting as she waits on a kidney.
And they just keep pushing me. Karina, you're going to get a kidney one day. Karina, you're going to beat this. You can do it.
Dr. Morsetter says the wait for someone with a common blood type is 3 to 5 years. Hendricks hopes her story will inspire more people to organ donation for everyone on a donor wait list.
I just want to encourage everyone to register to be a donor, heart donor, lung donor, kidney donor. So many people in this world need organs to live.
Dr. Laura Morsetter added that if you have the opportunity, a living donation is a great option to address the length of that transplant wait list. In the newsroom, Colton Molesky, NBC 15 News.